Popping up. There we go. Not popping up there. Although it should be. That might be a little helpful. Kind of muffle things down. Get every background voice. Let's see. Where the heck is it? There we go. There I am. Hey, it's me again. Doing the thing that I was doing. Or trying to do. So let's go. Just to recap what happened yesterday, I started working on this project. The idea is to make a AAA styled game. So a game that is of the par of any of the greats that we've seen out there that the big studios have picked up. But we're going to attempt to make something like a level. I say a game if I'm ambitious enough and want to really pursue it, I'll end up going further. But I'm going to make a level, and it'll be a game regardless. It's just one level game. Having said that, we had some mechanics set up. I guess to really talk about it, this is maybe I can multitask here because I have to bang this up super quick. So essentially, you have this idea where I am working with Unity to create this game. And I don't know Unity at all. My background is actually in visual arts, more so than in software development. So I really have no business doing it, but that's why I'm here. Because I made a 2D platformer one day, literally in one day, with the help of ChatGPT and I think it was Gemini at that time too. So because I had that that ability to do so, I decided, hey, maybe I could do it with a different idea I had. And that idea is for a Tarzan game. So the goal is to create a game that is very much in the vein and inspiration of Tarzan. The character written by, I want to say Burroughs, I don't think Burroughs. Hey Google, who wrote the original Tarzan? Okay. Yeah, Burroughs actually. Edgar Rice Burroughs though, not William Burroughs. So that is actually public IP. That's something I can use, and that's pretty interesting because obviously Tarzan has been adopted by that's gross. Tarzan has been adopted by Disney. They've been Disneyfying Tarzan for years. I'm sure it's been a couple years since we've heard anything about Disney doing things with Tarzan. I think that we'll see another game, movie, whatever, some kind of reboot. But having said that, the IP is interesting enough and inspired by Spider-Man. Well, most of them, but just the idea of the more recent game of being able to traverse the city, I thought it would be cool to have a game where you play as Tarzan traversing the jungle. And there's a lot of depth that can be extracted from that. But I think today's goal is to make some more planes to use my capsule to jump from vine to vine. And I have to kind of figure out how I'm going to do that. So I have friends to help me. They are digital friends. They have names such as ChatGPT, Gemini, and it's Gemini's other side, AI Studio, but I'm calling it AIS because I'm trying to differentiate, but it's basically just Gemini. And they're helping me build it. And I have Claude supervising, which is kind of weird, but that's just what I've been doing. I do need to check in with all of them, but I actually need to finish doing what I was doing yesterday. So yesterday I got caught up in the movement and making, I guess, the player be able to swing, or at least start those motions. I finally got it to work at a certain point, and then I hit some bugs, and then I also wanted to refine what we were doing. I'm not trying to make Spider-Man, I'm trying to make Tarzan, or at least something of Tarzan. So that means, as opposed to creating webs to attach to buildings and swinging off of that, which is kind of what I got to already, the goal is to make it so that I can walk or run and accelerate and jump, grab the rope, swing, and jump off the rope. And so the goal will be to make an obstacle course of doing that. And we'll see. We'll see how this goes today. Yesterday I just hit the snag of changing it over from this web grabbing kind of swinging ability to now I'm actually trying to create vines, and then I have to make some planes, so I'm gonna probably start to do that. Okay, so picking up where I was yesterday. I had to smell that, which is gross, but it's just what you do sometimes. Alright. So this is what I was saying yesterday. What we're changing. Right now you're doing space, shoot array, hit an anchor, rope appears. That's web slinging. Exactly. What I want to do is walk and fall into a vine area. That's true. So I want to be able to also descend off of a jump into vines, hold space, and then latch onto that vine. Jungle traversal. Okay. So we'll switch to camera aiming in player proximity. Find intersection. Okay, so I need to make. This is going to have a vine trigger, which I thought I built, but I did not. I only built a vine. Okay, I have vine visuals. Okay. Enter trigger. Store a reference to that vine. It's proximal, right? Okay. If in range, right? Yeah. I guess. This is where I would say I want to change that up. Anywhere except 50% up from the middle. Because essentially if you're up 50% in the middle, you're not going to be able to really get further unless you jump off and jump on again. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I don't like doing that. I'm thinking about Fall Guys, actually. They do a pretty good way of doing that with grabbing on. Recast find an anchor. Closest vine in trigger. This vine. Is space held attached to vine. Sure, okay. Then we'll do that. This I don't understand. Alright, directional turning. Directional turning. Want to change how mid swing to players. Sure. Right perpendicular, I saw that before. This is interesting, okay. Yeah, let's keep it simple. Holy shit, torque. Vine CS goes on each vine object. Did I not do that? Okay. Snap to vine's bottom. When you attach to it. Okay. Okay. Still can't do that, which I'm confused by. I'm trying to attach it to my vines, but here. Okay. I'll pitch that back to you. Also, I'll give you the compile errors that I got. Oops, not ready to do that. Okay, I already sent it. But what did I say at the beginning there, actually? Okay. Xcode. I hate when this moves over here too. Right, and then so here, there we go. There we go. Okie dokie. Before I give the errors, I have to do this part. And I'm going to send that over. Anywhere below the middle. Except just 50%, Jesus Christ. Anything below the middle. T-Smax. That's my way of being like, I didn't do everything I had to do, but I did what somebody did. Turn off that controller. Not really being helpful. Okay. Yep, with that new code, you must build a couple of support assets in the scene. Unity will freak out. Even if it compiles, something will happen. Let me set up the minimal. Thank you. Did I send... I built it out. Hopefully I don't have to waste my time. Vine A, add. Wait, no, I have. God damn it. Okay, wait. Before I do that, take a look at my... Okay. So I'm going to show it. Combine visuals. Which is just a parent, and well, it's a child, but it's also a parent. And I made Vine A, which has nothing. I made these. Let me know which to work. I also can't attach yes to anything that seems at the moment. Not under a specific file. Okay. Yeah. Top one fixes all the rest, eh? Swing finds. Alright, we're getting rid of visual. Visuals, capsule collider. Goodbye. Builds binding. Okay, Vine A it is. Sugar collider. I'm trying to understand this better. So it needs a capsule or a box. So we're gonna give it... Wait, let me just keep reading actually before you fuck around. to... Oh, it'll walk me through that later then. Okay. And I see it. Idea it. Great. Not idea it. Just idea it. No. No. Nope. There we go. Compile fail state. .cs not disabled. Can I do it now? Nope. I shouldn't do that. Not gonna do that. Alright. Swing controller. Failed to find entry points. Oh god. Alright. You know what? End idea. Okay. More errors. Check it out. And then I'm gonna have to send the whole swing controller. Tell me what to tell Gemini. This is the big one. Bring this over to Gemini here. Oh wait. Oh. Right. Okay. All right, we're ditching that actually. Less problems? Far less problems. No compile errors? That's fantastic. Find CS. Already have that sorted out. Wait. Should already have that. Oh yeah, there it is. Oof. Got worried. Okay, so vine A is what we're calling it, not vine root. We're going to make a cube. Scale it explicitly. Okay. Oh, on vine root down. There we go. Beautiful. Wait, oh, that's okay. There we go. Assign. Okay, it's calling. Let's just vine. Hey. Add box color. It's trigger. Big enough to cover the bottom of the vine where you want to grab them. Now here's kind of an issue. I have this thing sitting all the way out there. Whoops. What the hell? This stuff is always confusing. Okay. There we go. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Is it anywhere close to me right now? Fluffy baby, worry. This stuff is always confusing, jeez. Position. Two. Oh my god. I've been talking for a little longer than I wanted to without being heard. The idea of having agents do everything like together is harder. I mean, this is nice to be able to pick and choose which AI I have doing what. So I just set a bunch of bullshit now out the window because I totally missed that. Alright. Let's see. Okay. There is there is indeed a floor. I don't think I can paste that in. Platforms I made, but I didn't actually do anything. Starting over from my last prompt. What is cool about seeing what they answer, and by they mean the LLMs, is deciding how you're gonna use their recommendation to move forward. So swing controller component, render status, love line render, player, swing, there's line render right there. Sure what it's talking about. Oh, visuals rope render. Plane. It's kind of annoying. I want that on. Try it again. Oh, I made it back up. Okay, I know what happened. The anchor what the hell? Half getting it. Okay, half getting it. I have the swinging down, but I'm doing it underneath. It is both interesting. Okay. Let's see. Script to draw one, but doesn't know which line render is. Select your player object. Line render. I did that. Default line. It's not too light. Let's do green. gradient. Cool. Fuck it. Materials. Right, default one. Drag line render component down into rope render slide your swing controller. It sets it there. I mean, it's already there. I don't know. I think it automatically is programmed. Alright, go to bind A, cube. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Try that. So let me identify which is which. What is this here? Bind visuals. Okay. Maybe. Oh, this is just going to be the asset class I can use to replace it later. I don't know. Okay. All right. 3. And then we're going to put it in 7. That's 6.5. Check player. Rigid body. Ensure collision detection. Set to continuous dynamic. It is, I remember that. Okay, declaration. Just keep everyone up to date. This I don't need, but Gemini can also read this. Okay. Right click on platforms. Keep. Platform start. Six one six four. Okay. just so I'm not crazy here. Format. Okay. $12, 4.5, 10. Okay, interesting. And 0, 0.5, 0. No, it has to be like 6 or something. 3? How the fuck are they there? I'm very confused. Oh. Okay. 6, and then we're gonna do 6. Yeah, I don't know why I'm fucking wasting my time doing this like that. I just needed to see it and see what the numbers were giving me. So, you know what? This thing, we can just move you. Is it just over here? Get rid of you. Forgot that muted me. Just talking shit about the anchors. Okay. Okay. Ah, my box collider is huge. I have 2 box colliders. That's probably an issue. I see. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. Now I can freely move this here. And what is the hotkey? I know none of the hotkeys. So it's... Alright, whatever. Ah, it's also good to know. It's like 1,000,000 miles away. Well, I guess that's the joke. Okay. Can't make that jump, but the thought is nice. And this thing just... Yes, yes, yes. I don't know how to do that, but I will do that yet. Cool. It's almost there. Oh, right. Okay. We tweak the player input to include turning using the Q and E keys. I also want to be able to use my directional keys as or WASD, and I think that makes the most sense. If I do it like that, we can add it there. So I'll do that. WASD. Oh, feed. What?
You know what we forgot?
Hold on. All right. I really do want to make that turn. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much for doing that. Makes my life easier. Stop this. Update the code real quick. All good? All good. And I need more coffee again. Alright, make sure these work. These do. Uh-oh. Rotating sent me through the ground. Did it send me through the ground? Or by pushing up and rotate? No. Okay. It turns, but it's like a drill. If I turn too long or too much, like 1 second straight, like 1 second straight. If I turn too long or too much, like 1 second straight, it will send me below the ground. It pushes me down. Thank you very much. Right. Oh, I meant to message. Fuck. Alright, paste this in. Oh, coffee wants to kill me now. Fuck. How could I even be on with coffee? And I also need to adjust the height of this. Okay, that should be the trick. Oh, I gotta turn up that freaking anchor thing. Because I don't need that anymore. I just need trees. Oh, God. Forgot to fix my rotation. Hey, it works though. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that thing, for fuck's sake. Just not visible. Just nowhere would be great. And all the way out here would be cool. Thanks. Try that again. Okay, I should be able to cool. When I jump, I want to be able to move forward while I jump, even especially from a standing position. Alright, I can rotate. I know I can do this. Come on. It's too much of a jump. See if that makes it better. Will that code improve things? Only coffee can tell me if I have more coffee. gold. Okay, cool. Hi, Alfie. Let me see what the airtime looks like. Oh, I can adjust that actually, right? Because the components are built out, and then I can make adjustments on them. Angular dampening, linear dampening. Let's do 0.5. Let's see how that feels. Matocho, what are you doing over there? What are you looking for? You didn't find something before?
No.
Oh.
No.
What you got in your hand? What you got there?
This.
What's that? Where you running? Why are you running? This is it's pretty silly. Camera would be cool, or like using the mouse would be cool. Okay, alright. I'm getting carried away with the jumping. I fell through again. Okay. Sure, it kind of works. Clunky, but working. So what I need to do here, actually, before I proceed to bother that, is I need to make this thing much bigger. And I need it to not send me through the fucking ground. Alright, so the scale... 5. Let's move you on. 10, too high. 9, 8. 8. Oh, let's do 7 just to be. 8's better actually. And that collider box. 5, 1, 0.5? 0.5. Alright, so I'm adding a mouse component for controlling how I look at things. I am adding... what else? I am adding... oh, I'm adjusting. Oh. I adjusted this box. And collider info. For the rope, for the cube in vine A. When I grab onto the vine, it proceeds to send me underground. But that no longer makes sense, as everything is above the ground. Oof. Alright, let's see what it has to say to that. As long as I give this another shot. So I can jump. I jumped through it. That wasn't necessary or helpful. Okay. I mean, if for some reason it won't let me... Oh. Alright, let's see what we got. Thank you. I'm not changing those values. Wait. But it's floating above. What do you mean I gotta change that? Vine is at 5. Position's at 8. It's well over 3. I don't know. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it works. I can rotate successfully. I made platforms that I can jump on. Also have a weird thing when I collide with a still object platform. My rotation will automatically the deal with that. Anyway, I adjusted the voxel collider. I have the vibe sitting way above the platform at y equals 8. So only 5, so it shouldn't. So nothing is below the ground at the moment. So nothing is below the ground at the moment. Alright, let's see if you get that better. I really have to figure out how to adjust the No. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I just you know what? That's not what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. Ah, okay. So I'll fix that. Freeze rotation. Oh, just freeze it all. I don't know if that's a solution. Oh. Nice. Fucking shit. How am I gonna build a video game if I can't even be good at the video game that I want to build? I think I fucked something up. I set the collider too high. That's gotta be what's going on here. The collider seems to be in the wrong position. No, it's still gonna be point. No, 0.05. Sure. Fucking shit. I thought that would have fixed that. Oh. Alright. Okay, it did it. Just didn't do it right and it sent me under again. Okay. Scene view. I don't think I have anything on the bottom. Okay. No, not only, damn. Alright. Alright, we'll see if that does it better. Do it better. Do it right. Honestly, an hour and a half today. I've still made progress. Once I'm able to figure out how to use that rope properly, I mean, it'll be huge. Because look, I can now run, glide, jump. So cool. That is weird. Away from the anchor, yeah. I like that. So basically, it's like we're doing the Spider-Man thing. Wherever you grab it is where it should hold you. See if that actually worked out. Select your player. Okay. Swing controller, inspector, drag your main camera into trap. Camera transform. Huh. It already followed me. I'm gonna undo that and see if it affects me poorly. It's kind of weird. No, wait, fuck. Well, let's just see if that worked. Not having trouble with the camera. Looked like it did it. Just want to make sure that's not doing this over and over again. It's not resetting that. It is. Oh, it's because I'm not. Why is it not freezing rotation when it's playing? That's so odd. Very strange that it won't do that. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so okay, it kind of gets it, but it's not doing it. Okay, oh, I meant to try that too. Okay. I want to ditch this whole rope thing, and I want it to just be able to grab the cube. So let me see if I can ask for it to do that. That works better. Acting up. Avoid exploring. Troubleshooting that right away. I am more interested in what am I more interested in? Making sure this green line that is appearing isn't necessary, I guess. I want the rope cube in this case to be interactive as opposed to the character, the player needing to deploy a grabber. I mean, I guess it acts like hands, but it really should be that the capsule making contact can hold onto the cube vine and swing off it. I don't want to see a rope coming from the capsule to grab it. It should just be able to grab it when it makes direct contact, and if not, it can pass through it for now. I pass. Ugh. I hope that's still working, not staticky. Since I what? Right. No green laser. Okay. From player, we're gonna dish line render. Turn it off for now. Alright, let's give this a shot. Swing. I don't think it's gonna swing, but semi-underground. No point in going to YouTube doing this. Does not seem to be the crowd. Twitch is okay, but people have jobs. Realize that's been frozen for a minute. Not the end of the world. Okay. Make no mistakes. Unity cube trap. Of course. The problem is the pivot point. It expects anchor top to be exactly that. The top. Where's it say anchor top? One? Maybe a one was the answer. I don't know if one was the answer. It's a big speculative guess. Fucker. It sent me. Okay, that's not helpful. Let's turn this back to 5 so I don't get myself confused. Box collider. The center is at negative. I mean, It's its own anchor. It's the top of the rope. When you grab it, snap to the rope, teleports you down below the center of the cube. Since your cube is scaled, that's a 2-point pointer. Okay. Create the anchor. Okay, another new one. Cool. Wait a minute. I'm just gonna delete these. I don't need these anymore. I'm not using them. Vine anchor. Cine anchor. Vine anchor. Move this empty object to the exact position where you want the top of the vine to be sticking out of a tree or branch. What? Move this empty object to the top of the vine to be sticking out of a tree or branch. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Kind of see what you're saying. I think that's mostly where I want it. Nope. You know what? I think that's better. Instead of me making this whole vine anchor bullshit, which, fuck it, I can remake that. I adjusted one value, and that'll fix everything. Because I know how that value worked. Fucker. Okay. I know what I want to do. Just in the box, wider center to 0.5. But I have this issue when I grab the cube vine, it sends me flying to a new position. So let me try that again. here that doesn't hold that. Bless you. Oh, did it do it? I only had one. I mean that. I only had one. Bless you. You can't give those out every day. Okay. Where did it place me? Alright, do a little more comment on that. That is progress, though. As long as I don't end up flying everywhere and I can hold on to that route, that's real progress. Pretty tired. My quota. What is my rate limit on fucking... $50,000 tokens? Get the fuck out of here. Very strange. It's super strange if I exceeded my tokens. It's about to say the same thing. I literally have one conversation and 500,000 tokens. That's the limit. It's working. Okay. Space elevator. Okay. Try this again. Anchor. Alright, what are the top of the line? 27 to negative 53. I think I did that right. That's... I was going to say that's close enough, but I really can't settle for that's close enough. Alright, I think I did it. You said Clint Eastwood, and I said Dick Van Dyke, but it was Catherine O'Hara. Okay, try this one more time. Let's try Pine Acre. We're trying that. Cube Box Collider. Hopefully this works. This will change everything if it works. By everything, it'll just be done for the day successfully. I have to fucking fix that every time. Do have to ask why I have to keep checking this. There we go. Yeah, it's a shame. That shit sucks. Come on. Fuck. Oh, it did it. Oh! Okay. I went in a full circle. Ah! Okay. With enough momentum, we'll make the circle. Huh. Oh. So, I have to grab it. If I don't grab it, it doesn't work. But if I grab it, it'll do it. Interesting. Okay. This worked. No visual indicator, obviously, that the rope itself is moving or responsive, but my space on approach, not on approach, on contact, it quote grabs the rope from the bottom, and I can swing with momentum, and seemingly with enough it's not push, but I guess it is. I'll just say push. You can do a full loop with the invisible rope. It looks great. Alright. Let's see what Gemini has to say for that. And then let's go back here. Alright, we're gonna make some new materials. I don't know how to do that. Walk me through this, please, and then we can pick up from here. I don't think I have materials ready. I'm sure there's something default I can use, but I'm not gonna worry about those. Kill zone. Kill zone's important. Don't need that yet. Don't need that yet. I don't need any of that stuff. I made the 3 platforms. They work well for my testing at the moment. Let's see what else. Don't worry about that anymore. Below, I need help. Alright. Poor Gemini, just sitting around, twiddling thumbs. Alright, visuals time. Mind visuals. Alright, let's update Vine. It's definitely robust. I want the whole drop in. Send through the whole drop in. Swing controller. And then we can go over step 3 again. In the meantime, let's save this real quick. Oh. Save that. Unity bottom window. Project tab. Didn't I make an assets thing? What's going on? Folder. Got it. I see it. Materials. I do. Just making sure. Just making sure. Click the material so it's highlighted. Right click in the blank space. Create material. It's weird. Platform start. Not sure why highlighting it's gonna do shit for it, but whatever. Oh, it did it that time. God damn it. Alright, those are our materials. What is this? End, mid, start. Is it in base map? Base map. Alright, so base map helps you assign. Do I have to check mark it? No. Let's do red progression. Make it brighter. Yeah, that's pretty fine. Okay, so that's for start. Alright. Not gonna do your way, greenish, yellow, blue, whatever. Pick a color for all of them. I see. I ended up just listening to what it said, I guess. Keep it simple, base color, hierarchy, platform start. Where did I put that? Oh, there. Duh. Drag onto the platform. Let's see. Oh, hey. That's cool. Not bad. That is what learning is about. Very cool. Indubitably. Colored platforms. Basically made Fall Guys here. That counts as a AAA game, by the way. Fall Guys. Alright, so we're grabbing on the rope. We can swing back and forth. We can go in circles. No visuals for it yet. And I want to make a material just for the vine. So vine pH for placeholder. And you'll be assigned to the cube. That's so cool. I know that's so basic, but it's super cool. Alright. These are everything. Okay, great. Everything moves together. Okay. Just wanted to do basic alignment before. That's better. It's not green anymore though. It's kind of annoying. What happened? What happened to my shader? Could have sworn I attached it to that. Alright. So this is pretty successful. I keep applying the shader, I think. No, that was supposed to work. Well, that should work. Oh, it worked. I don't know why it didn't hold before. Okay, the flying part kind of works. The launch and flying is working. This is huge progress, though. I mean, fuck. And like I said, I'm terrible at video games anyway, so that. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Save it there. Save it there. Let me assign in another thing just for the ground. Some material. Oh god, that's terrible. Ew. It's a little warmer. Oh, that's the metallic. It is a jungle. It's cool. It's also cool. Don't need a tile. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Really took a beating on that one. Interesting. Well, I don't need to stress too much about it. But I do need to turn my capsule into a tan person. I don't like how that looks, to be completely honest, but I can swing. You can dance. Look at him go. That's so cool. Alright. So we're gonna ditch that material. No. No. Oh, fuck. Alright. I have to make a new material. Because I'm just not going to let that be. I don't like the gray. There we go. It doesn't need to be metallic. Okay. And then we'll just leave that for now. Okay. Ground temp material. That's only temporary. Let me save this. I'm coming up to my end here. 2.5 hours is plenty. Other things to do. That's fine.
Iced Xermi said, Omnisci 5 wave, Omnisci 5 wave.
Hello, hello. Thank you for stopping by. I think you've been here before. Yeah. Not too long ago,
Iced
actually.
Xermi said, long time no see, Omnisci
Yeah, I was
5
gonna say.
Iced Xermi said, I was seen.
Ah, that makes sense. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I've stopped by a couple of your streams. You look like you're having a good time. What inspired the name change? As I run out of coffee. And I'm almost done. Grab the vine. Why do you keep saying I hit my...
Iced Xermi said, yes, and I wanted a bit of a storm-type username.
I see, okay. Stormy. Got it. I misread that as Starmie. The Pokemon. Which, respectfully, is, you know... That's what I read, iStarmie. But iStormy makes a lot of sense. Sorry. I just...
Iced Xermi said, I think a few people did XD.
Thought it was just me there. Well, thanks for stopping by. How's everything going? How's your streaming going? There we go. Swing controller. Gonna update that. And then Vine. Okay, so I can update this right now. And then Vine. Now that I have this ready to go. This rotates. This is just visuals. Okay. So we're going to click on Vine Anchor as soon as that settles. Okay, Vine Anchor. Add the Vine script. It's 5. Leave empty it scripts. Okay, yeah, it does, I guess. Configure. Okay, so it's only going to be in the... No, it's not here. And it's in cube. The child cube. Oh. Maybe. When you enter the trigger in the child, the cube, the script climbs up the hierarchy, finds the Vine script, tells the parent to rotate since the cube is... I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if that translates the way I'm hoping it would translate. But we're about to find out. Stop freaking out. Okay. I mean, that's doing it. It just looks funky. Is it because I grabbed it from the middle? Or it just, I'm automatically gonna anchor in from the middle? Nope. It's actually... Okay. Okay. Technically, that's it. Technically, that's it. That rope doesn't look flexible. It's got barely any fluidity, but... That's the deal. Shit. It's that stupid y-axis thing. Always messes up. Alright. So technically that worked. Technically that was a success. And I'm very happy because that was way better than I thought. So wherever I grab it, it's gonna be holding on to it. I'm gonna try one more time. Don't destroy all right. And quickly before I face this over and over again. Let me just ask it. So far, so good. Since I... oh no, wait. When I go into rigid body, it doesn't hold the Y freeze. Rotation. Checkbox. It unchecks when I go play. Test play. Why doesn't it hold? It does revert when I am in scene view. Back to the setting when I'm in scene view. And then now what else?
Stream Elements said, watch the daily clips on YouTube. https://www.youtube@Zeusmagus.
Okay. Taking my chances here, trying to expand the ability of that rope to look a little more alive. That's a pretty tough loss. Just generally. It's been an odd year to say the least. Gotta send that through. Oh, I don't know why I keep saying that, because I know it's absolutely going to do it if I keep pushing it. I'm not understanding it. Why am I... Can you help me? A prompt to move over to a new conversation. Keeping all of the above in check, plus my most recent comment. Reply. Just above here. This way. Fuck me. So I'm confused why. I'm not understanding. I'm pretty confused why that's not working anymore. It's not making any sense. So weird. I don't understand why it said its limit. the wrong account or something? There's got to be a reason. It's just strange. I usually don't hit a limit like that. That's like the most confusing thing in the world. Okay. How am I gonna do this? I don't understand how I hit my limit, that's all. I'm just very confused by that. Fuck me. I really don't understand that. It's very odd. I've never hit a quota in Gemini AI Studio in my life. Fuck. I don't want to do any of that. Compare mode. Just so confused. Thank God. Oh. We're just gonna go to Flash Preview, fuck off. Wait. Okay. What the fuck? What is that? Why am I hitting my rate limit? I'm so confused. It's my last chance here just to take a quick look. Very strange. I don't know what to do, but I should probably call it at that at 2.5 hours. I did make a lot of good progress. I'm just astonished that this is a thing. I'm so confused. Why? I think it's struggling. I think something's going on. Because this should have just worked right away. I can't understand this for the life of me. It's very frustrating. Hmm. I think I'm gonna call it there. Tired from a lot of it, but I have enjoyed most of it. No one on YouTube came to enjoy this, and that's okay. That's fine. I am just working to build this, make it happen, Captain. And I think so far I've made a lot of progress. I think that for everything I've done so far, it feels pretty successful. There's still more to learn. There's still more to do. Whoops. Alright. Let's see what it said here. We're replacing vibe. Replacing swing controller. So that's the last adjustment I'm making today. What am I calling it? Did I get rid of myself? Oh, I've been missing. Keep doing that. Not having it all backwards and shit. Alright, almost there. Just want to wrap this up. I was already doing that. I hope I didn't fuck everything up. Let's give it a shot. Oh, fuck. It does look like it's hanging. Looks weird, though. Okay, I mean, technically, it works. Okay. That is a lot of progress for 5-6 hours of work. Trying to figure out how to make this all do. Definitely need a kill zone for sending myself off the platform. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Alright, I'm out of here. This was a good lesson and more fun. And I'll probably come do this again sooner than later. Oh, so happy Chinese New Year. What the hell? Yeah, it's Chinese New Year, so happy Chinese New Year to everybody. Literally as many people as I can wish it to. That's you. That's now. Yes. Alright. Just gathered some more assets, but I'm done. And I'll come back probably tomorrow to do this a little more. And we'll see from there. Thank you for stopping by if you stopped by. It's greatly appreciated. My mic is breaking up yet again, classic. So yeah. Okay. I'll catch you all on the flippity flop. I'll be back one day. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have fun. Play games, build games. Yeah.